I just came off a walk and it was a mental health walk. Every time you mention mental, people go, he crazy or she crazy. It's not about being crazy. Mental health is very important. I deal with this thing in my face, this nerve disease called trigeminal neuralgia, and it's the worst pain known to man. It's nicknamed the suicide disease. So the last few days, I've been dealing with this in my face, and now and then it gets really bad to where I have to retreat from talking and dealing with people so that whatever's going on, because it's brought on by stress, it's brought on by many things in life. I've had brain surgery for it, I've had radiation treatment, I've had so many different treatments. I only have like 70% of feeling on the right side of my face because of the different surgeries that I've had. But these last few days, it's been acting up, and when it acts up, it causes you to deal with a little depression, a little anxiety, because you're hoping that it doesn't get back to the point where, you can't live life, because it's very debilitating. And I know, because I lived it for many years. I was at the point where, I wanted to end my life. And I understood why they called it the suicide disease, because it is the most painful physical thing known to man, and it's like a lightning bolt going through your face. you know, um, it's a brain disease. It's part of your brain. It's called trigeminal neuralgia. It's three nerves on the side of your face, and that's why it's called tri. But the last couple of days, man, I had to really encourage myself, just to stay strong, to wait, to be patient, to stop doing things, because I do a lot, especially since I got two daughters I take care of, and I got to slow myself down. But I came out on this mental walk today because I wanted to mentally calm myself down. And the best way to do that, normally in times past, I would take a bunch of medications. At one time, I was on 16 medications, but I'm on none now. And I try to use natural stuff like nature and just meditation and calming stuff to calm me down, so I don't have to take any medication or deal with this nerve disease. Because to be honest, the medication I was on made me worse than what I was dealing with, because it was a nerve medication and it had me shaking all over the place, for years. So I don't want to be on that. So I'm trying to just calm myself down today, to be relaxed. I got to go back home and deal with my girls. That's just part of life. But this is a part of life. If you've never dealt with anything like this, I wouldn't pray this on my worst enemy. This is the most painful thing that you can go through, especially when it's going in your face and in your eyes. And these last few days, it's been hitting in my eyes. So y'all keep me in prayer. I'm going to believe that it's going to get better. I just, like I said, just took this walk, and I do feel a little bit better. But I got to change up some more things in my life, because there are things that can make it worse, and there are things that can make it better. And I have to look at, what did I do these last few weeks? What did I change to make this start back up again? But y'all keep me in prayer.